This is my new Nagaoka 4x5 large format field camera that I had shipped to me in Ohio from Tokyo, Japan after finding it on eBay. By the way, if you're one of those 80 people that was watching this before I bought it, I am not sorry that I bought it. This camera is astonishingly light, weighing in at just 3 pounds and 1 ounce with the lens on it. Just nuts. My first large format camera, which I had earlier this year, was the Graflex Speed Graphic, and I thought that was kind of, backpackable, being at 7.5 pounds, but this takes it to a whole new level. I had to buy the lens separately, which I also bought on eBay and shipped here to Ohio from Japan. I went with the 125mm Fuji Fujinon W lens, and there are like 10 variations of this. I'm almost positive this is the first version of it. It's really clean, the shutter is accurate, and 125mm on a 4x5 large format camera is somewhere between 30 and 40mm in full frame format equivalent. I had to make the lens board for it. I went to one of my favorite stores here in Columbus, Woodcraft. If you've never been, even if you don't like woodworking, it's a super cool store to go into, and they're all really friendly. They suggested I use mahogany for this, even though I know this camera is cherry, and I think it came out really nice. I'll show you a before and after picture here of before oiling the lens board and after doing it. It's crazy. I just get so much satisfaction of seeing the process of oiling wood and seeing how its natural colors come out. Moving forward on this channel, you're going to start to see a lot more of me working with this camera to develop my artistic style as a photographer. And if you're interested in large format photography, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You don't really come here to learn from me about it. You're more here to learn with me. I was really, really pleased to find out that my first 6 images on this camera came out perfectly. No light leaks, no issues whatsoever. So without further ado, here's the process of me taking those photos. I hope you enjoy how serene it was that morning to be taking those photos, and I hope you enjoy the results. I'm gonna leave the best one for last, even though chronologically, it was the 4th one that I took that morning. Okay, neither of us knew where each other were, so we were both driving in circles until we ran into each other. So here we are at, what, 6:15 a.m.
6 a.m.
The camera, even with its incredible low light quality, just picks you up as a silhouette. It's actually beautiful. Okay, I've got a couple other toys I gotta use here. My black shirt as a dark cloth. Film. I'm shooting Portra 400 on large format for the first time. Since I can't use my phone as a light meter, I had to bring the old school one. It's at f16, it's gonna be 1 full second. One full second, f16, it's Portra 400. Let me load up the film. There it is.
Is that it?
That's it. Isn't that wonderful? So much work for one shot.
Dang. I mean, I don't like getting up early, but whenever I do, I appreciate being up.
I feel exactly the same way.
Like the process of waking up, not fun.
Never exactly.
Being awake before anyone else, very fun.
Very fun. I'm gonna try to get some tilt action in here.
Okay.
115. Okay. F16, 115. Dude, the shutter on this for the lens is made by Seiko, like the watch company.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is, I'm like, I guess that makes sense because time.
Yeah.
Yeah. F16, 115. All right, I gotta spend time with the moment for a second. It's beautiful. There it is. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. check this out. It's got just a tiny bit of like, so look at it here first. You see how it's just slightly tilted?
Yeah, like a little bit forward.
Yeah, and look at the view, look at the viewfinder. It's, everything's in focus. Like look from top to bottom, even like right here. I am in focus. Am I?
Yes.
I'm in focus, right?
Yep.
And the tree in the background's in focus.
Yeah, and the tree.
That's crazy. It's not even, it's wide open, you know?
That's
like,
so cool.
It's so neat. Oh, also this stops down to F64.
Really?
Yeah, it stops down to F64. F22, 1/15. Let's just activate the shutter real quick. Okay. Like, the light didn't even look like this 2 minutes ago. Oh, I didn't take off the dark side.
Oh no.
Okay.
Can you do it again?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It just like, if I forgot, it would have just been a blank sheet. Classic. All right, let's try that one again. That's more like it. That's more like it, exposed film.
Elizabeth and a couple other people about like gen eds and like how we're supposed to like want to take gen eds to learn more about things, but a lot of times we ended up taking gen eds to give us a break from the things that we were supposed to be focusing on.
Yep.
So it was like a weird dynamic.
It doesn't make, like, it's kind of sad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't just take it because it's easy, but because it's easy, it helps you with your other stuff.
Yep. Photography was one of those. I was like, I already know how to shoot a digital camera, right? So didn't pay any attention. Good morning. Thank you. This is called a large format camera. It shoots on film. Feel free. Exactly. Yeah. But it's upside down and backwards, and this camera has a lot of movements that allow it to keep all the lines parallel. It's crazy, but you set the shutter speed up here, so you can go anywhere from 1 second to 1/500.
Okay.
And you can set the aperture, and you can kind of see it closing up in there.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
I see that. Whoa,
yeah.
that's awesome.
So you set all the settings correctly based on like the sensitivity of the film, and then
Thanks.
yeah, of
Thank
course. Have a
you.
good morning.
Have fun.
I recognize that it's a little bit unconventional to put a 4x5 camera for like a field shot that low, but for the framing of this one, it's gonna be so perfect. There's like a red barn that gets covered up by putting the camera lower like that, and I think it's gonna be nice. Okay, let me get my focusing loop. Check some critical focus. I guess I gotta go to World of Photography today.
Yeah. Oh darn.
Oh darn.
Twist my arm.
Everything's in focus. Dude, you gotta look at this.
Oh wow.
Isn't that nuts? That's not really possible with like,
I don't think anything else.
with like, yeah, with, you can't do that.
Oh my god, the windmill is in focus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, nice and low. All right. Wow. Oh my God. This shouldn't even be allowed. This is like not safe for work. Yes. I'm so excited about this. This is just silly. It's silly how nice this is. Yeah. F22 160th. Nick, I have a feeling these are going to be some of my favorite shots I've ever taken.
If they're even half as good as it looks right now,
Yeah.
they're gold.
Immaculate. Yep. It's in there. Shot number 4. Just gotta. Oh man. I hope this video was enjoyable for you, and if it was, leave a thumbs up and hit subscribe to follow along. I hope you enjoyed too that I didn't add any music to this one, and that was intentional because I think the sounds of the morning are just kind of lovely. I'll be posting a lot more videos like this in the future where I'm just taking large format photos. Now I will say that something that's really important to me is respecting that the large format camera is my medium for creating my artistic vision. And right now, you know, these photos are very much not my style. It's not something that I want to go out of my way to create, but it's helping me to master the technical aspects of using a large format camera as my medium. And as I master that, that's when I'm going to move into more of my style and my visions for what I actually want to create. I've been a painter for 10 years, and it's only recently that I've decided I'd rather create hyper-realistic artwork using a film camera instead of using paint. So that's gonna happen sometime in the next couple months. That transition from figuring out the best ways to use this large format camera as my medium to using it properly for my visions. It's gonna be awesome, I promise.